Ross Poldark returns to England from the American War of Independence to find his world in ruins. His father dead, the family business closed, his house wrecked, and his sweetheart engaged to marry his cousin. But he also finds that hope and love can be found when you least expect it. Poldark is a new production of one of the most popular series ever shown on Masterpiece. Starring the Hobbit's Aidan Turner, Poldark is a sweeping romantic saga set in the 18th century. Let's watch some scenes as we hear from the cast about the series.
Poldark is a romantic, passionate drama about one man, Poldark, who strives for the people and strives for their rights.
He's very fair and honest, but he's not just this benevolent saint. He's quite lawless, and he doesn't have much respect for authority, and he's a bit of a renegade.
You doubt the justice of our cause, sir?
And what cause would that be, sir? Liberty or tyranny?
I think the war changed him quite a lot. He's seen a lot of things over there, and he's a real hero, you know? He's a proper sort of old-school hero. I think when he comes back, he's obviously confused and frustrated and deeply hurt by his relationship with Elizabeth dissolving and being betrayed by his cousin Francis.
My boy is to be married.
But that's tremendous. Who is it to be?
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Your father left very little of value. The house, 2 derelict mines, a few decaying cottages. The land, I fear, has been left to rot.
On your feet, now! You are my father's personal servant. You were left in a position of trust.
Is it Mr. Ross?
Back from the grave.
He pulls himself up by his bootstraps and gets on with it. You know, he realizes that Cornwall is a place that he wants to stay. He's a man of principle, I think. He's a man of real moral code.
Have they hurt you, child?
Child me, mister.
Demelza starts off as an urchin that they mistake for a boy, and Poldark decides to take her under his wing and almost bring her up. She's pretty much a child when he first meets her.
I'm in need of a kitchen maid.
When Ross meets her for the first time, she's a street urchin. I mean, she's an impoverished girl.
This is Demelza. She's a help in the kitchen. If you work for me, you must be clean, do you understand? No lice.
Yes, sir.
Demelza is very different from anything that I've played before, and that's kind of what drew me to the character. I read the script and I thought, wow, this role is like the Scarlett O'Hara of roles. They just don't come along. She gets very lucky. Poldark kind of takes her under his wing, and she can't quite believe her situation, but she never loses sight of where she's come from, and she's a good person through and through.
You did well today. You see how valuable you must be to your family.
Sir?
And if you miss them, if you feel that their need is greater than mine.
He'd be wanting rid of me.
What?
He'd be wishing me gone. Sir, I work harder. I scrub and scour and fatten.
Demelza, your work is more than satisfactory.
Why, sir?
I was merely offering you the chance to return to your home. If that's where you feel you belong.
I belong here.
It's a series about love and about passion and about people working together. Above all as well, it's this fantastic romance, this love triangle between Poldark, Demelza and Elizabeth, and yeah, it's great, it's very passionate.
You're making a mistake.
Am I?
Poldark, coming to Masterpiece on PBS in June.